It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the Midday Show.
Kind of.
You're funny, man.
Me? Why?
Because you set up things, and then I can't read your mind. You got a room full of kids in here. You know, this morning we had nobody.
I know.
And then 50 people show up at once. 50. And they're all over the place.
I know, including meetings, including everything. I know.
And then you go ahead, you don't do one meeting, you do back-to-back meetings.
Well, when someone says they're only off on Mondays, can I come in? You were in my head saying, yes, come in. So I said, yes, come in. And everything kind of went crazy, exploding.
But I didn't know that there was a second meeting, so I was trying to get the crew. The crew is going up to Boynton, and they've already had success. They're going up there to meet new people, new restaurants, new this, new that. Brrr. So I'm trying to download a video, and all I hear is Mona Lisa. It sounds like human error. It sounds like human error. So I was a little bit perturbed about getting those two pieces used. It took me 45 minutes to print 2 pieces of paper.
I was printing them.
Yours didn't work. It came out blank.
Oh, I do not know.
Then you come running over the meeting and this. I said, Dawn, I got 50 kids over here.
We had 2 meetings, and someone else walked in with something else, and I didn't. You know, anyway,
I don't even know what Abdullah's doing with his crew.
He's eating cookies is all he's doing. Abdullah's getting everyone ready for the show, but they're eating cookies in Abdullah style.
And then Sally confuses me even more.
She came in with a box of clothing.
Well, she comes in with a box of clothing, and then they're all hovering around her about clothing. So I'm trying to talk to them. I'm trying to talk to this one about the artist law because we said we were going to help promote it today. Talking to her, you ever doing voiceovers?
Well,
what is wrong with you?
We needed a Portuguese voiceover for Bramer's Brazilian cuisine, and in walks Alicia, who's from Brazil. So that was kind of perfect timing.
And Brian, I was talking to him for quite a while. Again, he's absolutely seeing there are no coincidences, it's synchronicity.
And this place, and I don't know who even ended up doing the Spanish
and she talks. And she's making it more confusing.
No, he was asking me.
You see?
It's good, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you're holding court. You got 15,000 things over there. I got 50. So you came to the back just when we got the stupid thing printed. I was like so happy that it printed.
I need to ask Jay who did the Spanish voiceover, because Andre, he's new. He did a new English voiceover. Got those fixing some spelling on some
Rihanna
things.
did Spanish.
She did Spanish? Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Then we're good to go. We're like the UN in this place. It was ka-ching, ka-ching, and then someone else walks in the door. He's like, I'm confirming a show. I'm like, I don't have you on the confirmation.
Stealth over there.
She
keeps telling me, because she keeps telling me I finished the deal.
No, I said I almost.
Oh, yes, you did. Last week, almost done. It's like the famous words when Grant lost with that battle of whatever. I'm almost going to win. So since Wednesday, she's been telling me, I'm almost done. So I told her, I need it now.
No, I said Wednesday halfway done.
And now she's fully done?
And now I'm fully
I
done.
don't know. I got to download it to send it to the crew who's looking for it.
I said.
I don't know. I see 3 heads poking out through that doorway, Veronica. You would think.
I said halfway done last week, and then today I was almost done, and now I'm fully done.
And now she's fully done. All right, you ready to get
Halfway
into the show?
done is
Fully
like
done.
A little pregnant. It don't count.
Halfway pregnant, still pregnant.
No, it's not.
If
There's no
you're-
such thing as half.
if you're
and let's
pregnant,
not
you're
talk
pregnant.
about pregnancy because I'm still visualizing that one over there giving birth to G-Man.
What?
Half pregnant is
What?
half pregnant.
What?
I had a dream last night.
You had a dream that Heather gave birth to G-Man?
Yes.
Does G-Man look like him now? When he was born? Was he birth looking with the
It's
beard and
because
everything?
He sent a picture yesterday with his godson, your sister,
Nephew?
your nephew, And they're both in pictures, and I must have looked at it too long. And the next thing I know, she gave birth to him.
And then what were you eating before the show?
I woke up in a panic attack.
That would
I
be
was hyperventilating.
that would be a
and Linda
scary
was
dream.
Laughing.
Wow,
Laughing,
Heather.
laughing.
Wow, G-Man, even more wow.
Wow.
It's all right because before the show you were eating what? Were you eating something in a shell? It's a word we don't let Freddie often say.
Peanuts in a shell.
And because he always drops the T in the word peanuts. So he says it, and Jim and I both looked at him and said, "What did you just say?" And he repeated himself, and we're like, "That's like uncircumcised. I don't even know what that
that's
is."
not what you said. You said, "Oh, that's like circumcision," and then.
And G-Man's like, he heard the same thing.
Daniela is ready to throw up because I used that word.
Circumcision?
Yes. As she was eating peanuts.
Apparently it's her birthday. And we did
that's
not
right.
even know.
That's right. So why don't we get everybody out here, except the board operator? Can we get everybody out here to wish her happy birthday? Let's really embarrass the crap out of her.
Oh, we should.
And we've got Veronica Green, Veggie Vero. She's here. She's making some lovely blue pea rice cream. Like ice cream, blue pea, and the fairy book is coming out. I'm really
pea?
excited.
Blue pea?
Butterfly pea flower.
Let's get everybody out here so we can do this.
I will explain.
Oh, she's standing. We were deciding whether you stand or sit when you cook.
I usually stand.
Oh.
Sorry, I usually stand. Oh my God, what am I saying? I have to take this off because it's blending in with the background.
Okay.
Are you standing?
She's standing.
Now I'm standing, but I usually sit.
It was the whole conversation because she's like a little fairy of whether you stand or sit and what she does. It was what seats are going to give you to sit on.
That is hilarious. I thought you were sitting.
And I think Marcos is floating. He was here. You ready? Did everyone tap the bottle?
Yeah.
I think he took the bottle away. So apparently it is Daniela, aka Layla's birthday today, and she did not let anybody know. So since that, she is now the birthday committee to make a birthday calendar, so we don't miss anyone else's birthday since you decided to think you were going to skirt it under the rug.
Wow.
I like 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy. We need a camera on her. We need a camera on her. Happy birthday to. He's too busy singing.
G-Man. With a camera.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Gabe, we got that camera? There we go. All right, Layla, how old are you? 22. All right, and on that note, let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Alicia, make some blue pea butterfly, what's it?
Blue pea.
Blue butterfly pea.
Pea vine.
We're just going to make blue
Oh, she keeps
pea.
adding words. Blue butterfly pea vine rice cream.
Blue pea.
Nice cream. More to
Blue
come.
pea coming your way.
We'll be right back. Wow.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Ding ding, here we are at the favorite chocolate store.
Sure's Chocolate. If you could have smell-o-vision in this space, oh my gosh. Tell us about Sure's Chocolate.
Well, we hand make almost everything in chocolate. We do it all in the back room here. We have a workshop back there. We just love what we do.
Everything's here from Easter bunnies to truffles to mints to, I see this toffee pretzel crunch.
It's probably our best seller. Everybody loves, when they come in, some people are a little grumpy when they walk in, but when they leave, they're happy. Everybody.
That's the way chocolate works.
Nobody ever leaves unhappy. We're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
If you can spell chocolate, you come here, they got it. It's everything.
Your True Oldies Listener's Guide. Listening in the Palm Beaches? That's 95.9 FM. On the Treasure Coast? You want 106.9 FM. In Boca? It's 95.3 FM. We've got Fort Lauderdale and Broward County covered with 96.9 FM. And you can always hear us anywhere at TrueOldiesFLA.com.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call now.
In a world where finding reliable and compassionate home care can be overwhelming, Sunshine Home Care Services stands as a beacon of hope. That's why we've partnered with professional nurses, physical rehabilitation centers, and medical offices to ensure their patients receive the very best in home care. At Sunshine Home Care Services, our mission is simple yet profound: to support and enhance the lives of our clients. We genuinely enhance the quality of and offer a comprehensive suite of 26 services tailored to meet every need. We go beyond the basics with health monitoring, emotional support, pet care, and home safety checks. Sunshine Home Care Services is more than just a service. It's a partnership in care. We invite you to experience the difference a compassionate team can make. For a personal consultation, call us today at 561-821-5811.
Our preschool team provides personalized education and therapy services that are specifically designed to meet the unique needs of our children. These students are overcoming medical conditions that have been affecting their physical abilities since birth. Our specialized teacher and therapists understand the critical role that occupational and physical therapy play in helping these young children to develop essential skills in their early education program. We like for the children to leave us as shining stars and enter the big world of kindergarten.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Don't go back. Take that one. Take the Z.
Wow.
Right.
Wow. What a
Don't
morning.
want me. Take it out of the hole.
What a morning.
Don't want me because
Why?
you add to the madness and then you say, what about me?
What about, I never say that.
Anyway.
All right, so we have a third co-host of The Artist Lost that airs every other Thursday, and Alicia Carino is the third of this crew with Richard Sosa and Frank Ruffalo. I know Frank is totally busy, swamped this week, but Alicia's here. She's going to talk about what's happening with the show, where they're looking to change it and grow it for the summer. And everyone can tune in every other Thursday at 5 o'clock right here on the AMP Media Network, every other Thursday.
I thought it was this Thursday.
Gypsy is this week.
I know that now.
All right, Alicia, welcome as a co-host. How exciting.
Hello, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here and just share this moment with you all. And it's a celebration. You know, being here at the Brooklyn Cafe morning show, not the morning show, but I was here at the morning show, is just always a celebration. And I love that. Thank you for always having me and making me feel so welcome. So the Artist Loft is such a cool experience. I love working with Richard and Frank, two very special human beings here in the South Florida film and arts and music, all that, all the above. And I've been part of it and coming into it, and it's a new element, and it's a little bit different than what probably the viewers are used to. However, what I want to bring in and we want to bring is let's showcase the best of the best that South Florida has to offer.
Now, one of the interesting aspects about bringing Alicia on board with the guys is that Shakespeare's workload has increased, and he just got married and his workload and the whole nine. So it's nice to have a buffer. So Frank, at least you're going to carry some of the weight until Rich's scheduling gets straightened out. But he does have contacts. He lets me know who's going to be at iHeart, which I love. He hasn't got me a ticket yet, but he says that they are available. So it's nice to have her and her input. And we started with Jay, the singer. Joy.
She was amazing.
She was amazing.
Joy.
Yeah.
She lit this place up, man. That was really.
That was a great show you did. I know Frank and Rich were away. You did that with Michelle, which was incredible.
Yes, it was really. She's also happens to be a very good friend of mine, and she's one of the best. And that's what I want to bring. I really want to bring the best that I know. You know, being in this industry for the last 15 years here in South Florida, I've met a lot of great people, and there's just a lot to bring to the table that the world needs to see. And this is a format for us to share with the world.
Now,
what are you looking out to bring forward? Is it artists, musicians, anyone in the art space?
All the
kids?
above.
All the above.
All the
Okay.
above. But I do want to add a little bit of a mix to it because me being as an artist, or I like to always joke that I'm a con artist because I take on so many different roles of it all in terms of like acting. If I'm not acting, I'm singing. If I'm not singing, I'm writing. If I'm not doing that, I'm doing something else. So it's all. So with that said, and with a little bit of comedic twist, I just want to bring, you know, any of our talents that we can to the table, and I want that to give a platform for artists to also see it and for them to want to be a part of it too. And also, and because we are a 501c3 and we want to reach out to the youth, and also, I don't think it's just the youth that needs. Also, the other ones, the people who are older also don't have the opportunity as well. Anybody that it's a platform for us to showcase the best of the best, starting with the youth and all ages and up.
Now, I spoke to Carl from My Possessed. They are back from their journey.
I was thinking about them today.
They're coming on Thursday, I think. They're going to come because I thought that the Artist Loft was going to be here to meet them. This is a independent film that was filmed here in Lakeland, in Florida. 5 years in the making. They did it all with no help whatsoever from the state of Florida. They actually did their thing. And I thought it would have been a nice meeting between them and what they're trying to accomplish with all the artists and everything else. So I thought it was a nice mix. But he's coming in, and we're going to see if she shows up and see what we can do to formulate something bigger.
Yeah, come on in on Thursday. Maybe Frank can, I don't know, he told me he was busy this week, but maybe.
I've worked with Carl and with Jerry Summer, I believe, right? That's the director.
Yes.
Yeah, I worked with both of them in different projects, and just wonderful. And the production value was very high quality, and I was very, very, very happy to see, you know, because that's something that Florida has been. We've been suffering a lot the past few years. Anybody who's in this industry knows, because this tax incentive was taken away, so we didn't have the ability and the resources to do what we do. So what they were able to do with limited funding was really extraordinary, and I was very happy to see that, and it was very satisfying for me in this industry.
And they've been to Atlanta, Texas. They've been all over the place promoting it. Now it's available for purchase on one of the channels, but I don't want to tell you which one because I'll get it wrong, then I get in trouble. But they will be here on Thursday, and they'll tell you all about it. But you can see the movie actually now on cable TV.
Amazing.
I would love to have them on the Artist Loft and showcase what, you know, South Florida is really, really, really a special, it's a jewel that we have, you know. We are, you know, this is like South Florida. This is nobody. You know, I always say that anybody who leaves Florida always comes back because this is one of the best places to be at.
True that. And the Artist Loft also gives people an opportunity to highlight who they are. They know a lot of people. And because the work that you guys bring forward, I got a visit on Thursday when you went to wherever you went to by an old friend. And there's a rumor in the mill that the 6th borough may be coming back.
Oh, I heard that.
Which is kind of cool. Joe came and sat with me for 2 minutes. And it looks like they want to bring it back. And I spoke to Denise. She hasn't heard anything. I said, well, you have a surprise coming your way. So we'll see what happens. Again, all trying to promote exactly what Artist Loft is all about, which is promoting the artists here in Florida, making it bigger, giving them a shot to doing different things. So I figured, why don't we help them promote that?
Absolutely, all in.
And I want to do a contest for maybe a script. If they can submit a script or something, and I want to get also film festivals involved into it, because I want to showcase. I want to be that one. I want it to be a platform for people to come on and really take them to the next level. And I think this is a great, thank you, AMP2 TV. Thank you for doing this for us, because you are here in South Florida and you have been very quality, and everything that you are doing, and you're bringing also the youth and all of the interns, everything you're doing, it is such a special ingredient to a masterpiece, really, and so that reflects on what the Artist Loft is all about.
It's incredible reaching out, and I know films are being more produced here in Florida. Things are coming forward. It's summer, so it kind of changes the complexity. But Kimberly Douglas, I know she does a lot. I know Michelle does a lot within the film space. You've had a lot of great contacts and a lot of great connections, and we get press releases all the time. We actually have 2, I think, sitting right in our inbox. That maybe might be something interesting that you guys might want to pursue as well.
Exactly. There are more short films being produced. We have a calling in Tampa. We got another calling that came into studio. I may have a third calling to do miniseries. And what's happening is that television, AMC, all these guys, Netflix, all these guys, they're looking for content. They're looking for something to put money into to grow and go. So why not take a shot? So that's why maybe I have nobody here at 9 o'clock, and then I have 50 people here at 10 o'clock.
It's the artist world. They run a little bit on a later schedule than you and I do.
Is that what it is? I'm going to tell you, I'm going to change the artist world.
All right, so for more information, how can people contact you, Alicia?
Well, Freddie, what is it that we always say? You can find us on the FloridaArtsNetwork.org. And if you come to the website here at M2 TV, you can also find all of our information. And just, do whatever you can. If you want to join in our endeavor, if you want to donate, whatever it is, we want to bring out the best for you. And please. We are very, we will showcase you, whatever it is, come on board and be a part of this journey with all of us.
Now, their next show is not this Thursday, a week from this Thursday. What date is that? Do you know? You leave that Friday, so what's the day before that? You don't know when you leave? Anyway, a week from this Thursday, if you want to come and check out the Artist Loft Live,
I think
you can
Thursday's
come
the 28th.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't think so. Just check it out.
Anybody
Come on
pull
in.
up in a calendar, please, somebody.
Anyway, check out the Artist Loft the 29th.
Really?
Next Thursday, the 29th, yes.
I'll be damned.
Yes.
It is. Okay,
Hard
so
to
come
believe.
on in on the 29th. Sit on the Artist Loft. Have a conversation with them. Maybe if you have an idea that nobody listens to, maybe they will. I think it's a good turning point. The summer's coming. I'm going to drive my partner crazy because I want to do more stuff on the outside.
You pretty much succeeded today.
No, that wasn't me. That was all you. I want to do more stuff on the outside. I had camera crews ready to go. HUD cameras working again. They were ready to go, and the printer didn't work. True? Is that a true story?
Yeah.
That's what you saw back there. Then everybody decides they want to help me, and the printer didn't work. That's all.
Okay.
But come on down, talk to the host, which is important. Sally's here today as well. Talk and try to get involved in something different because you never know what will work to promote and amplify your business.
All right, more to come. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Veronica Green is in the house, the new release of her latest book, and we're making some nice cream with blue butterfly pea flower vine. I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be great, and it's going to be blue-ish. We'll be right back.
Family business. It's me, my sister, and her soon-to-be husband. We've been here for about 5 years doing our thing in this beautiful little spot right in the heart of downtown Boca. We really are like that authentic New York, New Jersey, Northeast thing that you want to have when you're in South Florida. Our bagels are made from scratch every single day. They're top notch, best you can get around here. And then lunch, chicken Caesar wrap, or like we have a beautiful avocado supreme salad. That's really, really great. And of course, all our sweets are incredible too. You know, something savory, salty, and a little something sweet after. And we will do our best to provide the best service, best food, best everything. And if there's anything you need, we'll do it.
Breaking news, aliens have finally made contact with.
Welcome to the AMP Media Studios here in beautiful downtown Boca Raton.
In conjunction with True Oldies Radio South Florida, AMP Media Productions is here to help amplify your impact in business and to bring greater awareness to our community. Give us a call, 866-224-5422. We'll see you soon at the cafe.
And like I always say, come on down and visit us and don't be late.
Hi, I'm David Vito Quaderno, the owner of Xavier Restaurant in Meisner Plaza that is in front of Meisner Park. We're a Sicilian cuisine restaurant, so I'm Sicilian. I'm just arrived from Sicily. I live in Catania, the east coast of Sicily. We offer the traditional Sicilian cuisine with the traditional ingredients that I used to import from Sicily, from the cheese to the oregano to the anchovies and different kind of fish. This is a family business already from the 1897, so it's almost 130 years business, and we're offering here the best. This is the first restaurant in the United States, so I wait for you in Meisner Park to enjoy the best and the real Sicilian kitchen. Ask you to book your tables just to be sure that you will find a place for enjoy the real Sicilian kitchen. Thank you.
For your reservation, you can call at 561-617-5424. We are open from Tuesday to Sunday from 4 to 9:30.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
What if this happened to you when you're alone? With MedGuard Alert's new Care Watch, you can connect with medical professionals instantly, 24/7. No cell phone required. This life-saving medical device acts as a phone as well as a revolutionary health monitoring system that checks blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and much more. And if you have Medicare or Medicaid, you may qualify to get yours free. Don't wait. Call us to get your Care Watch right now.
RCCA has a team of specialized therapists to treat a wide array of injuries and conditions, including balance issues, back pain, fall prevention techniques, joint replacements, and stroke rehab. Our therapists at RCCA help adults reclaim their strength and flexibility, allowing them to return to their hobbies and sports. We tailor treatment to return our patients to activities they love, such as croquet, gym workouts, golf, pickleball, and tennis. Our state-of-the-art equipment and therapists ensure that there is something here for everyone.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Okay, next.
All right, we're going to simplify this. She says it's blue matcha, although I like the butterfly blue pea nice rice.
It is
I don't
blue-
know, on a vine with a flower.
It is blue pea, because if you say blue pea, you get people's attention. You start putting butterflies in there. You know,
Yeah.
butterflies don't even urinate.
It's not pea as in urine. It's PEA as in peas in a pod.
Oh, like peas in a pod.
Peas in a pot. All right, so she's back in her kitchen doing her thing. We've got Veronica Green, Veggie Vero in the house. All right, what do we got?
So we are going to be making some fairy food because I am promoting my new book. It's finally out and available. It's called The Earth Fairy, and it is about a little garden fairy who wants to save the planet, heal the planet by reconnecting humans with the natural world, with nature. So it's so me, it's so everything that I love and stand for and feel passionate about. So I'm super excited to share it with everybody. There it is. And I will be having the book release party at the Delray Beach Children's Garden, most likely June 29th. I will confirm that soon, but that's the date that we're looking at, the day after my birthday. So it'll be a book release birthday bash at the Delray Children's Garden. So if you have little ones, find me on social media at Veggievero and stay tuned for all the updates.
I'm assuming the book is here because we have a picture of it.
Yeah, it's right over there. I didn't want to have it in front of the green screen because it was
Can you bring me the book, please?
It's green.
Oh my gosh, I love the fairy. Oh, it's on that table. This is so adorable.
Thank you.
You are just like a fairy. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, look at her. She's got wings and she's in the garden. All right, so I have a garden, not even a garden, I have a tree with some flowers out in my backyard, and I call it my fairy garden.
Yes.
And I just started collecting little fairies and gnomes, and then I put all my flowers when they die or are wilting in the fairy garden. So I give it back, and I consider all the baby's breath like fairy food.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
So I make my wishes, and I put all the flowers back in the fairy garden, and I'm loving this. And apparently my new granddaughter-to-be, her nursery is going to be an enchanted garden.
Really?
So she's going to be surrounded by
Oh
the
my
fairies.
goodness! Well,
I know.
For sure, you'll
I'll
get
have
a copy.
to buy her this book.
Once I get my bulk order of those, this is just a preliminary one, but once I get it, I will be sure that you get a copy for your
Don't you have
granddaughter.
wings in the back?
And it's a coloring book as well.
In the back, yeah.
Oh, this is so great.
So those are actually the sketches from the illustrations, and I had them, so I said, why not include them as a coloring?
We have to give you the wings you have in the back so you can wear them.
I actually have a pair of wings.
You do?
Yes, I should have worn
She
them.
always has wings on.
Veronica, we have, Dawn has too, a book on fairies. It is so adorable, and it's
Yeah.
got fairy dust in there, and it's got.
Who
Isn't it
doesn't love
beautiful,
fairies?
Dawn?
It is
that book?
beautiful.
I'm
And
so
when I'm at
attracted.
the children's garden, it's a reoccurring
Fairies
theme.
are beautiful. Right.
Children love fairies.
Yeah.
It's just so
See,
whimsical.
Put some
and-
fairy dust somewhere around.
Absolutely. So we're making fairy food today.
All right, let's see. We got fairy food. It's got to be better than the baby's breath I give them for fairy food.
Fairies eat flowers, right?
Agreed.
So, okay. Blue butterfly pea flower. This is the powdered version of it. I also took a clipping of the actual plant from the garden because we have it growing so that you can see what it looks like. So it is a vine, and it grows this beautiful blue flower, right? And this is what they harvest this blue flower once it, oh, it's not showing up on the green screen, but they harvest this blue flower once it's ready, once it blooms, and then dry it up and crush it up into a powder so you can buy it easy to use, ready to use. And then the reason that they call it butterfly pea flower is because it also produces these pods, which look like little pea pods. And the pods have the seeds inside. So once you get pods, you wait till they dry out, you open them up, and you can harvest the seeds and plant more.
Is it mostly for the color, or is there a protein or nutritional value to it?
So it does actually have nutritional value. This is actually dating back a long time, I mean, for ages. They've been using this. It's native to Thailand, and they use it for food coloring. It's a natural food coloring. They also use it in Ayurvedic practices, and it has what's known as anthocyanins. I'm probably butchering that word, but it's basically, that's what gives it its blue pigment, and it's the same thing that gives like cabbage, it's red cabbage, it's purplish, reddish pigment. Blueberries have that too, and it's really good for protecting your cells of your body. It protects your cells from free radicals. It reduces stress and anxiety. It's good for your brain health. It has loaded with antioxidants, so it's good for your skin, hair, and nails. So it is very healthy. Doesn't really have protein per se. It's more of like an antioxidant type of thing. But, and it's great for balancing out your blood sugar and reducing inflammation in the body.
Wow.
Yeah, so good stuff, good stuff.
So
and it's a
healthy
beautiful vine. You can imagine this crawling up like a gate or a wall. It has to have somewhere to crawl. We have it at the garden crawling up our fence that surrounds the whole garden. And it's just like this beautiful vine with just little purple, blue flowers sprinkled in. So there it is. And we are going to be using the powdered version today to make our fairy food. So it turns everything purplish blue. It's very fun. And before we dive into the actual food part, I wanted to show you something kind of cool. So this is a tea that I made with the blue butterfly powder. Let's call it blue matcha. It's just easier to say. It's also known as blue matcha. It's literally just water and a little bit of this powder and a little bit of sweetener as well. So
try it?
You can try it. But the cool thing about this, I do this at the garden with the kids too, it's like a science experiment, because if you squeeze something acidic into it, it will change colors. It will become like pinkish purple instead of blue. So it's just a fun thing that I've done with the kids before, so I thought I might as well show you guys. So I'm going to pour a little bit of it into a jar here, and you can see that it's blue. And I've never actually done it with packaged lemon juice before. I only did it with fresh, so hopefully this still works.
I think I've got lemon in the back.
Well, let's see if this works.
It's going to change the color.
So yeah, it changes the pH of it.
Yeah, because it's like litmus paper.
And it changes into pink, purple.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
How fun is that?
It is fun. Of course, it also changes the flavor of it too. But so it's more just like a little science experiment. But if anybody wanted to try the tea, we can.
Gima, you can take your nephew.
So pretty cool.
Yeah, he would love it.
Yeah, how old is he? You don't know?
Little.
I'm just an uncle.
It's not my job to know.
You meet him.
Yesterday.
So it is caffeine free. It's a really, really good plant for the soil too. So if you have a garden at home and you're trying to boost your soil and increase nitrogen in your soil so that your plants are happier and healthier, you can plant blue butterfly pea flower all around your garden and let it do its thing, and it adds nitrogen into the soil. So it's really good for the garden. All right, so let's dive in. So what is fairy food? I figured that fairies eat flowers.
Agreed.
That's what I think. So we're going to make what I call an ice cream. It's kind of like ice cream, but made out of bananas, dairy-free. And we're going to sprinkle in some blue matcha into it, turn it kind of purplish blue, and I'm going to serve it in flower pots with some toppings. So if you've never eaten out of a flower pot, here's your chance. So if you're making it at home, just have some bananas pre-frozen. I recommend always having bananas in stock in your freezer. Like anytime that they go bad on your counter, because they go bad so quickly, just toss them right in the freezer and bust them out when you're ready to make some smoothies or some ice cream. They're so just creamy and delicious, and you can make a very easy dairy-free smoothie or ice cream with these bananas, and you'd never know the difference. So I think that should be enough. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit of, this is almond flour. It's just like very finely ground almonds. We don't have any nut allergies in the room, do we? Almond allergies? We're good? All right, this is just gonna like thicken it a little bit. Give it a little bit of nutty flavor. You're gonna use a tiny bit of milk. This is oat milk. You don't want to use too much because then you end up with a more liquidy, like a smoothie, which is good too, but I'm not going for smoothie today. I'm trying to do like an ice cream. So just a tiny bit, and then I could add more if I need it. And I like to put a little bit of sun butter, or you could use peanut butter. Sun butter is made from sunflower seeds. This is going to give it a slightly nutty flavor and add some protein into it. And the sun butter I find to be a little bit more kind of runny. It's easier to just like spread in there. The peanut butter is so thick and hard.
It is runny, yeah.
Yeah. So a little bit of that. And then the butterfly pea flour. So yes, I don't know if I said this on air or off air. The pea is PEA, like peas in a pod, because of the pods that it produces. So you really don't need a ton, just a little spoonful should do the trick.
Is that made of peas
No, it's made of the flower.
or the plant?
The flower that this plant produces. So it's these guys, Freddie. These,
the pea pods.
Not the pea pods, but the actual
flowers that come
flower.
from it.
The flower itself.
The
okay.
flower itself, dried and ground up into a powder.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. So let's see how that comes out.
Did we get you? You have a plug, okay.
What's that?
You got a plug, so you're
Yeah,
good
yeah,
to go.
we have it plugged in. All right. Last time I was here, this gave me trouble, but I think I got it down. I feel like I'm missing something, but oh, I am missing something. Ha. So I'm gonna add 2. Let's do 3. These are dates that have been rolled in coconut, little coconut dates.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But you could just do regular dates. They don't have to be coconut rolled.
What else we didn't want to use bananas?
What's that?
What happens if we want to substitute bananas? What will we use?
If you didn't want to use bananas, let's see. You could probably do sweet potato, cooked. Make it fully cooked. Put it in the freezer so it's frozen, and then use that. I'm sure it would impact the color somehow, but that's fine. Okay, here we go. You could also use chickpeas. If you, cooked chickpeas, they're not sweet, so you'd have to add more sweet, like dates or maple syrup to give it the sweetness, but chickpeas actually make a really good, almost like a cookie dough. Add a little bit more milk to make it a little bit more creamy and thinner.
I was thinking mangoes.
That's what I was
Wow,
thinking.
mangoes, now you're going a whole different flavor profile, but yeah, of course, I love mangoes.
Frozen mangoes is what I'm thinking you could do.
Yes.
Be kind of cool.
I was thinking pineapple.
Yeah, we're good.
So many things you could do.
So much you could do. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little sample here. It's perfect. It's so easy to make. It's so easy.
She's so cute.
Makes
Seriously, I
everything
don't
so
know,
easy.
Every day you must be like, I live with a fairy, Marcus. It must be so amazing.
You make
She's
it all
just
seem so
adorable.
easy, Veronica.
Right? She's
Yeah.
so much fun.
Sally, when you run home, Steve wants you to make this.
Well, I'll have to invite Veronica over. Because
You don't mind, Freddie, I have my regular ice cream.
But there's nothing like purple pea.
What, you don't want fairy ice cream? Come on.
I love the fairy ice cream. I think I'm going to serve it to, you never know who else.
I'm going to tell you,
Give
at
it
a
to the
dinner
fairies.
party, I would love to say purple pea all around the house.
In a shell. There you go.
I think
All
you
of
get
it.
everybody's attention.
So this is,
Favorite word.
yeah, new favorite word. This is kind of the fun part now. I thought it would be really cute to serve it
putting them in a flower pot.
in a flower pot.
Oh, that's so cute.
Because I imagine that's what a fairy would eat out of.
Because a fairy eats out of, don't you get it?
Fairy eats, because there's fairy gardens.
That's
So I'm going to put it in a
hilarious.
flower pot. I'm going to take a little,
That's $1 million product you got there.
what?
That's $1 million in the
idea.
flower,
In a flower pot, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a little raspberry. If you've never done this, it's the simplest thing, but it's so delicious. I have a dark chocolate chip. Stick it right inside of that raspberry, and it gives you the most delicious bite of chocolate and berry. It makes me so
awesome.
So I'm going to put that right in there, and I'm going to do a couple of little blackberries because fairies eat berries.
So do you put this in the fridge and let it,
This is meant to be served and eaten.
but you can put it in the fridge to serve for later?
It's going to melt if you put it in the fridge. It's really meant
Freezer?
to be, if you put it in the freezer, it's going to change the consistency. Make it when you're ready to serve it.
Veronica, over your left shoulder, I think you have a fairy.
Over my left
I'm just
shoulder?
joking. I'm a
Oh,
psychic. I see a fairy.
Okay, this is a piece of mint fresh from the garden. And of course, it's just kind of for the aesthetics.
So
but-
super cute.
So who would like the first sample?
Sally, you want to try it?
I would love to try it.
All right, we'll give it over to
Oh,
Sally.
I almost
then.
forgot one important thing. Hold on one second, Sally.
Thank you.
Every flower pot needs some dirt, right? This is our
Yes.
this is our
What
dirt.
is that?
This is chocolate granola. Are you okay with granola?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's hilarious.
It's gluten free. I don't know if
We
have
could
any.
do a fairy party.
We should do a fairy party.
Purple drinks and Pete.
We should totally do a fairy party.
Well, you should, right?
Thank you so much.
But I just
that
warn
is
you
adorable.
that all my friends will be here.
I need to take a picture of
All the fairies will come.
I got a couple of furries that are coming on my side. Don't worry about it.
All the fairies will be here.
Now, I also...
All right, Sally, you have to taste it for us. Oh, he's taking a picture of it first?
Okay,
And the pen.
She's hilarious. Sally's into social media now. Before she eats, she's food vlogging. I'm cracking up because I cannot even believe what I'm witnessing.
Oh my God.
Sally, the food
Don't
vlogger.
drop the... Joy.
No, the earth was in the way.
The earth is in the
The
way.
earth.
What do you think?
Unbelievable.
Yay. So
I'm going to have all these fairies around me in a minute.
Yes, you are.
Eat.
eat.
I also had an idea
Delicious.
to make a strawberry sandwich out of it.
And the fun just keeps on coming.
I'm testing it live on air. A strawberry sandwich with a little toothpick. I mean, can you imagine if you're having a birthday party for your child, fairy themed, and you have like a whole platter of this type of thing? It was amazing.
A fairy party.
Fairy party.
For children and grown-ups.
Fairy tea party.
A fairy tea party.
So I'm thinking for the book release party that I should make it into a tea party. I got to figure out how I'm going to do that.
I love that.
It has to be fairy tea party.
Yeah, fairy tea party. So I'm going to pot up some more fairy food and give it to everybody.
All right. And while she's potting up, we're going to take a break, and we'll come back, and we'll talk to Sally and Steve. You see what's happening? Talk to G-Man, and I think we've got this day in history.
have
and
enough
it's
for
National
everyone.
Roadie Day.
I can make some more.
I'll tell you what my mother would tell me roadie is, but apparently that's not what the roadie truly is.
Roadie, what she said, roadie.
A roadie.
You know what a roadie is?
Roadie is
Concerts,
like
the
a
guys in the
groupie,
back?
I guess.
No, the guy's in the back.
Like in Jamaica, roti, pizza bread, curry goat in a roti shell.
And a roti shell, a lot of roadies. We're going to take a break. We'll fill you in on what it is when we come back.
Give me the mozzarella. 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 Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Ant Media Futures Foundation is a non-for-profit organization dedicated to providing college students with immersive opportunities in media production, marketing, business skills, and communication.
Interns will learn professional workflow skills in editing, video and radio broadcasting, public relations, digital media, graphic curriculum, and access to equipment to make a positive impact.
Ant Media Productions is a full-service production house with a variety of shows ranging from the Brooklyn Cafe show.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a very busy Wednesday.
Sarah Spiritual.
Right here on the Oldies Station, you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
Call me Zena.
By example, and that's what I try to do all the time, to teach by example.
You know,
Artist Law.
Using that term more. Yeah, lofties, yeah.
And Gypsy Soul.
They love music. It's like their favorite thing to go to.
I teach like preschool up to 12th grade.
Yeah, nice.
You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Ant Media Productions. Please like and subscribe to all of our shows.
I want to be a first class champagne, please.
Giant comfort.
Yeah, that's good. We offer opportunities to excel in the field of TV film production, social media management, video editing, set design, graphic design, sound engineering, journalism, and many more useful tools to help you land a career in the media business.
To volunteer or be a part of our team, or to make a donation of any size, please visit us at ampfutures.org. Help us to empower college students to create a positive impact with immersive hands-on experiences in media production. Help us amplify the future.
If you turned 65 recently like me, it's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to, so make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be easy if you do what I did. Make a quick call right now to learn more. Thank you. Call 800-978-4815. That's 800-978-4815. Call now.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to AMP2 Network. Today's segment is about National Roadie Day. Roadies are technical support workers that travel with bands or solo artists, starting with transporting instruments, setting up audio and lighting equipment, and handling sound cheeks, to name a few. Of course, one person don't have to deal with every support issue at once. Roadies have different roles in setting everything up. Here are some common mentions. A backline tech roadie sets up and tune instruments. A sound tech roadie manages audio equipments and microphones and battery so they don't run out on stage. A lighting tech roadie clearly sets up and operates the stage lighting for the tours inside and out. And lastly, a stagehand roadie helps with the general setup of the bass set with the moving cables and gear moved around to be ready for the performance. They have a responsibility for setting up and maintaining the set as well as removing equipment before and after shows. Thank you for listening for today's segment from AMP2 Network. Now let's get back to the show.
The Brooklyn Cafe is sponsored by Renegade Lemonade. On this day in 1911, Canada establishes Parks Canada, the world's first national park service. On this day in 1919, Kemal Ataturk lands on Samsun on the Anatolian Black Sea coast, starting the Turkish War of Independence. On this day in 1959, the North Vietnamese Army establishes Group 559, which would go on to create the Ho Chi Minh Trail. On this day in 1962, Marilyn Monroe sang her rendition of Happy Birthday to John F. Kennedy at Madison Square Garden.
And because Veronica's thought of everything, so the pots normally have a hole at the bottom, and she even sealed the bottom so nothing would come through. Like, no detail has gone unnoticed. And then there's this little deliciousness of mint at the bottom of the pot. So
I'm going to tell you, Veronica, you could use these like shot glasses. You could use this like anything. So if you want to have an adult...
Have the mint?
I have it over here for you.
And you can have the mint.
If you want to have an adult party, you take ouzo, and you put ice in it, and it goes from clear to white.
Oh my gosh.
Magic, I
Stop
tell you,
corrupting
magic.
my fairy food.
Sally, did you love it?
I loved it.
I love it.
This is $1 million idea. What you got here You could put 6 of these in a package and then put the blue stuff and all the ingredients on the side. This is unbelievable.
Amazing. Is this in your book? It's not, you don't have a recipe in the book.
No, it's not in the book, but I just showed you on air how to do it, so.
So cute. What's the fairy's name in your book?
So she's really just referred to as the Earth Fairy.
Okay.
But I was, if you want, I could read like a couple, not the whole thing, it's a little bit wordy for the whole, for the show, but do you want me to read like the first couple of pages as a teaser?
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm happy to.
I think today's show is going to be all about the fairies.
Yay.
And then we follow it up with Sally.
Well, then
Sally's like,
we love fairies.
Sally is like the mother of the fairies.
Absolutely.
Oh, she's a mother.
Well, I'm not the grandmother, though, right? Just the mother, hopefully.
Yes, just the mother.
You didn't give birth to G-Man, did you?
As far as I know, I don't think so. I do know his spirit guide. Right?
Okay, so of course when I wrote this, I had my Delray Beach Children's Garden in my heart and very much inspired from spending so much time at a local community garden and seeing the magic, the actual magic that happens there. It's pretty inspirational. So with that in mind, here's just the first few pages. In a bustling city, tucked away on a street, is a beautiful garden, a peaceful retreat. Inside of that garden, on a warm summer night, a fairy was born underneath the moonlight. Dewdrops and flowers colored her days, moss-covered logs, and a wild mushroom maze. Giants called humans would sometimes appear. She watched as they tended the garden all year. One day, while the fairy was out for a stroll, she came across something that looked like a pole. "Why, this is a gate," the Earth Fairy said, with lots of ideas buzzing up in her head. It could lead to a field of giant sunflowers, or maybe an oak tree with magical powers. Determined to find out what treasures await, she fluttered her wings to the top of the gate. What the fairy saw next brought tears to her eyes. There was trash on the floor and pollution in the skies. Trucks and cars honking on wide, busy streets, buildings and structures made out of concrete. "Where's all the nature?" the Earth Fairy cried. "There's no green to be seen, only gray on this side." She noticed that humans were driving around, too busy to plant anything in the ground, too busy to notice the wonderful breeze or the first mango flowers budding on trees. And I'll stop there, but it continues where she tries to figure out a plan to help the earth. The earth deserves better, she knew in her heart, so she comes up with a plan to get humans back reconnected to Mother Nature, and in the end, her city starts to, little by little, come together with gardens and more greenery and people just doing more community work and just communal things. Not everything wasn't about technology and driving from here to there. It was about slowing down, pausing, and being in nature.
You are such an inspiration.
Thank you.
Because for so many reasons, not only do you have ideas, you bring them to fruition. We always say an idea is an idea, but until it's executed, nobody sees it. So
She's a real life fairy.
She's a real life living fairy. She looks like a fairy.
You do.
She's all about community and children and the next generation and making our world a better place.
A bundle
and then you bring
of
it
light.
to fruition.
Thank you.
So thank you for all that you do, because you just keep giving and giving.
And thank you for always for providing a platform for me and so many other people who have amazing ideas that they bring to fruition. This is incredible. I feel like part of the Brooklyn Cafe family here.
You are, and the fairies say thank you.
Yeah.
They're like, yes, we got you. All right, so we've got Sally is here. She is, I don't want to say the mother of all fairies, because Freddie will say it in a different term, but she's sort of oversees
Well,
all
we definitely
of the
have a
fairies.
connection with fairies, right?
Fairy garden.
Absolutely.
And you have your show coming up today at 2:30.
We do. We do. We actually would be a good topic, another dimension, actually, which in my belief system, in my world, fairies exist. We actually
I don't know if anyone doubts that fairies exist.
Well, they don't probably want to say it in public. But yes, I mean, so many people have this feeling about fairies. I mean, as you were reading that, Veronica, just looking at what you'd made, where is this coming from, if you think about it? And you remember the fairy book that I bought? That stayed in my mind for years, that book. And when I refound it, I was so happy. Why? It's a fairy.
And what's interesting is that that flowed out of me. I wrote that in like 2 days.
Beautiful.
And then I took some time to perfect it, but like it really flowed out of me. It was incredible because it's not always easy to come up with like rhyming story like that.
The fairy world helped you.
The fairies helped me, absolutely.
It's a whole world, fairies.
It's definitely a past life connection for sure.
Absolutely, because I was thinking about this a couple of weeks ago. I think I even mentioned it to you. I saw a whole program on how fairies existed.
Really?
We just don't, because we have to be ready. Well, we'll talk about it maybe on the show. But you have to be ready to see them in another dimension. It doesn't mean, I mean, I can't physically take a picture of a fairy because it won't happen that way. But your belief system kind of, with what you've done, draws you to something that we really think may be made up. But how did you write that so quickly, right?
Yeah.
How am I drawn? And we found a book that I had no idea of even the title, but it came to me on the internet about fairies.
Yep, they're definitely guiding us. That's for sure. I had something guiding me when I was writing that. I felt so called to write it, really. I don't know. I've seen a reoccurring theme when I've been doing my work in the garden with children. They all love fairies, boys, girls, all different ages. They're drawn to that world of fairies and gnomes and little magic mushrooms and little houses and little, like, just, it's a whole
I'm
universe
getting the word
in
like attracts. Not like attracts. And it's coming to me so strongly.
Yes.
I mean, like, yes, because that's part of it.
Yes.
But the word like attracts. That's why it's happening.
What's a like attract?
Yeah, it's
likes?
Because we draw what's in our heart, really, and close
yes,
to us, right?
It's true. What feels right in our heart.
That's why you have so many kids that I feel.
This idea is just so cute. You guys the crew wants some fairy food.
It's starting to melt. Hurry.
Have some fairy food. Let's document it and put it out on a post because it's way too cute not to share. Courtney.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
I just have to share it. And then
And
the
I have
spoon is
one
like
more,
a stick
but
in the
I
fairy
ran
garden.
out of
It's
spoons.
also
Thank
perfectly aligned.
Interesting.
All right, so Steve, how are you doing? We haven't seen you in a bit.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm a little tired today from staying up late watching the grand finale of American Idol last night. Save yourself
the watch
20 minutes by watching the last hour because the last hour was amazing. One of the finalists, Colby, did a duet with Patti LaBelle's Lady Monologue, which was outstanding. And then another finalist, Gabby Simone, did a duet with Jennifer Holliday, who was the original Effie White on Dreamgirls on Broadway. And they did I Am Changing. And it was just two spectacular performances.
Nice.
I won't tell you who won if you taped it, but...
Thank you.
I feel like he had a whole script prepared for that, but he didn't.
I think he did, which is really great. It's like Alicia talked about, it's all about the arts, right? And our young minds coming forward and sharing their voices and their visions.
Well, he's amazing with names and songs and people.
Sally's always saying, how did you remember that person's name or what they were in?
I don't remember someone's name that I've just spoken to.
Sally, I know you came in with a box of clothing and now
Yes, I
it's
did.
gone.
Yes, it's all gone.
Does any of our crew have it here?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes,
you
I have
show it?
2 complete sets.
No, just bring them out or put them on. Okay, she's going to put them on.
And Sally is wearing one of her
Does anybody else have a
creations.
Sally's wearing a top.
Does anybody else have a pair of pants?
Yeah, Heather has the whole top. The top
Heather.
and bottom.
Heather, can you put them on?
Ask Heather if she can put her outfit on.
Can you tell your mom to wear this clothes?
Wow.
The one she got from Sally.
Oh. Who else has a pair?
I have a top on.
She has a top on.
But
no, the rest I've got. There is another one with bottoms. I don't know who has the bottom.
I think Courtney went to.
Courtney has the bottom.
She went to
one.
go put on the bottoms. But tell us about your website.
Okay, well, I'm telling people, and they're going to it, and they love it.
What is it? Art by Sally Bernard?
It's Art by Sally Bernard, and the way that you guys advertised, which I loved, from well, how is it worded? From closet to.
Are they nice?
How did you guys wear that? Oh, that looks nice. Oh my God, they look
Send it to
great.
Sally.
Yeah.
So we can get you on camera.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I gotta tell you
Great.
something.
You need to go over.
Stand in front.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta tell you, it in person,
Yeah, wow.
Sally,
Yeah.
looks even more remarkable.
It does. I have
than
not
on
seen
the
those on
website.
anyone yet. Yeah.
Fabulous.
Oh, they look fabulous. I think that's
They're
Space
really
and
cute.
Time, I believe.
Well, that is
Oh, they
really
look
cool.
Space and
And there's a
Time.
top to go. You got the top.
I don't
You
have
got the
the
top.
top right now.
Oh, I'm waiting for. It's coming today. It's probably in my house right now because it was
Probably.
being delivered today. Yeah.
Courtney,
Yeah.
how do they feel?
They do. Yeah.
They weren't hard to get on at all. I like the waistband.
Oh yeah, the waistband is good.
On like here.
And there's a pocket inside too. If you, yeah, a little tiny pocket. to
It's a
put
tiny
keys in.
pocket.
Tiny. Yeah. Well, when you take them off, you see it.
There's
Yeah,
a pocket.
Yeah, there's a little tiny pocket inside where you can put keys or something. Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
found
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
I can't find where to get into it.
Well, when it,
I got it.
I can't tell you to take them off on
Not,
camera.
not big enough for a phone,
Let me
but
see the waistband. Is that a different print
Yes,
on it? Wow.
it's different. Yeah, yeah.
So
I gotta
super
tell you, in
cute.
person, they look 100%.
Yeah, that's what
different.
Mindy actually. She always says to me, "You need to feel it and touch it because when people receive it, they go, oh, this is beautiful.' They like the design,
Those
but
are
they don't
really
realize."
cool.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
tell you something.
And then you see the bolero top over the top.
I like to,
What
no, I
bolero?
like to give them out as gifts. There's a really
Sports
nice.
bra.
I gotta tell you, I like your black and white collection.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
now
Yeah.
that I see these,
Yeah.
I think they're
No,
really,
they-
really
yeah. I mean, these are also on there, I think.
And a friend of ours bought one of the throw blankets and sent us a picture of it. It looks just fabulous, just on a sofa.
For the throwback blankets for gifts
She
for
tripped
people.
over a
I have
fairy.
beautiful
Fairy's like,
flow-
come on, Jerry, didn't you see me?
You all right? Yeah.
I love the material that
I was surprised. They said you'll love it, but it really is better than what I thought, right? Yeah, yeah. And even if you're a small and you buy a medium, it's going to fit. If you're a medium or a small, it will fit. I don't know. The large may need to be a little.
What size is that? A small or a medium? Okay, so they're totally true to size. Yeah.
Yeah. If
Beautiful.
anything, well, they'll. If not, because it's like a stretch
spandex.
material. Yeah. So it's still going to fit. I mean, I'm wearing a medium right now, but I can wear it, but I could also wear the large.
Do you have a
too.
top seller yet?
I think. Well, this is the only one. People. I haven't really shown. You know what I'm showing. They love this. They like that. Some people like the black and white. Love the black and whites. Which you had a great idea, Freddie. I'm going to do the black and white collection because I even have dresses in that.
I gotta tell you, Sally, the black and whites are a knockout. But after I see what you brought in, these in real life.
Well, Heather
wow.
has a different design. Wait till you see that one too. I don't know if she's here. She's here.
I don't know where
Yeah.
she is. I think she's working on something.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Incredible.
Nice, very nice.
But Don, it's too soon to come up with a top seller yet. Not enough data.
Okay.
But the blanket, some friends of ours just had it delivered. A throw blanket, call it a throw blanket.
Yeah.
Really. The material, which I have one at home, is so beautiful for just like a gift. Doesn't have to necessarily be clothing too.
Got to see if there's one with fairies on it.
I could draw a fairy and make a fairy.
Make a fairy blanket, and then I can
it'll
add
be
it
a
to the
little
fairy
abstract.
baby shower.
It'll be an abstract fairy, but it'll be a fairy.
And I can add it to the fairy baby shower and give it
Yeah,
to the baby
yeah.
as for a baby blanket. And we can have a whole package of
Yes,
fairy gifts.
yes.
You've got a blanket, and she's got the book and the food, and we can
Well, we have a
package
few
the whole
months
thing.
to do that because by the time it
got
goes
plenty
into
of
a
time.
print, yeah.
We got plenty of time.
Okay.
Amazing. All right, so check out Art by Sally Bernard, BARNARD.com. Be able to put your order in. The clothing is beautiful. You can get a copy of her book, and you can also find her show, which is right here every Monday at 2:30. Call me Zena. And I don't know, Sally, it seems that you've opened the portal of all kinds of great spirituality. Fairies
Well, right
coming in.
now it's getting full up with fairies.
That's a good thing, though, right?
They love what you just made.
Yay.
And so do we humans.
That makes me so happy.
All right, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap it up and get ready for apparently today's National Devil's Food Cake Day. I don't know where they come up with this, but apparently they do. And we'll be right back.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
Hey travelers, Everybody wants cheap airfares, but where can you find them? You call Smart Fares. Our prices are direct from the airlines, and they're so low they're not published anywhere. Smart Fares specializes in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rentals, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, Smart Fares can help you get there cheaply and with the best price guarantee. If you want the absolute lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call us right now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these low rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the lowest rates available. So don't wait. Call Smart Fares right now for the best price guaranteed. Save up to 50% off business and first class. We've got great last-minute travel deals too.
Call 855-828-0198. That's 855-828-0198. 855-828-0198.
What if you could make a free phone call and reduce your car payment by as much as $83 a month? Right now, you could be paying as high as 20% interest. Your new interest rate could be reduced to as low as 2.48%. You can refinance any existing car loan or leased car and save money every month. Take 5 minutes of your time right now. Make this free phone call and learn how to save hundreds of dollars a year by refinancing your existing car loan.
Located in the heart of Palm Beach at 300 Royal Palm Way, RCCA provides a variety of personalized outpatient therapeutics to include occupational and physical therapies, speech and language pathology treatment, as well as preschool programs for physically impaired children aged 3 to 5. Our compassionate licensed therapists specialize in hand therapy, geriatrics, neurodevelopment treatment, Parkinson's programs for language and movement, Pilates, as well as vital stimulation for swallowing disorders.
Our goal is to provide accessible therapy to all ages, regardless of financial ability. We accept Medicare and various insurance plans. Our vision is to positively transform the lives of our patients by providing quality occupational, physical, and speech therapy.
We believe in the power of custom and individual therapy sessions to improve communication, independence, and physical function of those with disabilities or injuries.
Our goal is to transform their lives back to where they were or to get them doing what they want to do.
At RCCA, we believe that every person deserves the best therapeutic treatment and a chance to recover from surgery, manage arthritis, improve their balance, or resume sports play after an injury.
RCCA has a strong relationship with the Palm Beach community, and we are a valued not-profit organization for over 85 years, helping those right here within our community.
Visit rcca.org to learn more about us. We are Palm Beach's Rehabilitation Center, and we are here for you.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Yes, and today's recipe of the day, I guess, is the furry food.
It was the furry food before we ate it, brought to you by Veronica Green and Veggie Vero. You can check out all of her books and everything she does at veggievero.com. Fairy food recipe of the day. As always, thank you, Veronica, for joining us. Such a treat. Sally, thank you. I feel like all the fairies are here. They're like, what about me? They're going to want more food. Steve, I'm glad to have you in town. Nice to see you. Marcos, thanks for doing all that you do behind the scenes. And to our crew, wow, what a crazy busy day, but I guess it's better than the other way around.
Oh, look, the Warriors are back from the road.
The Warriors are back.
How'd it go?
It went so well. I'm so
it went so well.
All right, we get to have the debriefing.
That's because of the wonderful, wonderful
printing
you had done. Yeah, they heard it.
The flyer was helpful.
Doesn't it? And what about the video? Did the video help?
There's a typo apparently in the flyer.
There's a typo? Well, I didn't type it.
Well, we have all the businesses are super receptive. They're excited to come out on the 4th.
They probably think there's something wrong with us. What word is typed incorrectly?
Join.
Oh, as long as it wasn't Ola or Boynton, it's okay. We're good.
If you call us and tell us that the word join is wrong on the flyer, you will win a bag of coffee. Unbelievable.
Always fun stuff. All right, tune in today at 2:30 to Call Me Zena with host Sally Bernard. I think she may continue on the ferry front. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. More to come. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other, and we'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.